I don't know if you've ever played a game you weren't supposed to. Not a game like hide and seek. I'm talking about rituals. Things you read online and laugh at until you try them. This is the story of the time I played Daruma-san. And if I could go back, I'd do anything not to. I found it on a Japanese horror forum. It was called the Bath Game. They said it summons something, a woman, but only if you do it exactly right. I was home alone. The instructions were simple, too simple. You go into the bathroom at night, you strip down and sit in a full tub of water with the lights off. Close your eyes and start chanting, Daruma-san fell down. Daruma-san fell down. Over and over. You're supposed to visualize it. A woman slipping in the bath, smashing her eye on the faucet. She dies. That's the moment you invite her in. I wasn't scared. Not really. Just curious. So I did it. It was a little past midnight. I filled the tub, got in, shut off the lights. Total darkness. I closed my eyes and started saying it. Daruma-san fell down. Daruma-san fell down. And in my mind, I saw it. A woman, soaked, falling back, hitting the tap, a horrible cracking sound. I could feel it, something shift in the room. Then, breathing, right next to my ear. Slow, wet, like someone was drowning. And then I felt fingers, sliding across my back. I jumped up. You're not supposed to open your eyes until you get out. So I didn't. I grabbed a towel, stepped out of the bathroom without looking back. That was the beginning of the game. From that point on, she was with me. You don't see her, but you feel her. You're walking down a hallway, and suddenly, your skin crawls. You know someone's behind you, but when you turn around, no one's there. That feeling got worse every hour. Sometimes I'd catch a shadow in the mirror, not in the reflection, just at the edge. And the more I ignored it, the closer she got. They say she moves in quick bursts, glitchy, like a broken video, and she only moves when you're not looking. Every time you turn, she freezes. You're supposed to play until sundown. If she touches you, you lose. If she catches you, you disappear. The only way to end it is with the cutting word. When you feel her right behind you, not just imagine it, but truly feel her. You have to spin around and yell, Kita! It means, I see you. But you only get one chance. If you're wrong or too slow, she'll be on you. I waited until I could barely breathe. The air was heavy. My spine felt like it was turning to ice. I turned, fast, and shouted, Kita! She was there, soaking wet, hair matted to her face, one eye missing, skin split where the faucet hit her. She stared at me, and then she vanished. It was over, or so I thought. That night I heard water dripping. The faucet was off, but I still heard it. Steady, echoing. Sometimes I still hear it. Sometimes I see movement in the mirror, just out of frame. And every time I close my eyes to wash my face, I remember her, standing behind me. Maybe I didn't end it. Maybe I didn't yell soon enough. Maybe she's still playing. And maybe, now that you've heard this, she's playing with you too. I used to laugh at school ghost stories. Bloody Mary, the girl with the red scarf, the one who lives under your bed. They were all just silly things kids told each other to get scared and feel alive. But there's one story that didn't feel like the others. Not just because it was darker, but because it was true. In Japan, every school has heard of her. Hanako-san. They say she lives in the third stall of the girls' bathroom, usually on the third floor. And if you knock 3 times and ask if she's there, she answers. I never believed in it, until I transferred to a school that still whispered her name. I was 15. We'd just moved back to Japan from the US. Everything felt foreign, even though I was technically home. My new school was old, dark wooden floors, yellowed walls, and long, echoing hallways. But the strangest thing, they didn't let anyone use the bathroom on the 3rd floor. It wasn't locked. It was just avoided. My classmates warned me about it on the first day. Don't go up there. If you hear someone call your name near the 3rd floor, don't answer. And never knock on the 3rd stall. I thought it was all just hazing. So I did what any idiot new kid would do. I went up there. It was after school. The sun was setting through the tall, narrow windows, casting long shadows across the dusty hallway. The 3rd floor bathroom was colder than the rest of the school. The lights flickered, and for a second, I thought I saw a pair of black shoes just barely visible beneath the stall door. But when I blinked, nothing. I stepped up to the 3rd stall, paused, and knocked 3 times. Hanako-san, US, are you there? Silence. I held my breath, waiting for something. A sound, a breeze, a whisper, nothing. I turned to leave, half laughing at myself. But then, I heard it. A knock, from inside the stall. Then, a voice. Yes, I'm here. It was small. Software. Like a little girl's voice speaking through tears. My chest tightened. I backed away, but I couldn't make myself turn around. Then the stall door creaked open just an inch, and I saw an eye staring out at me. Red, wet, glassy. I ran. I didn't stop until I was outside the school, panting in the cold air. The next day, I tried to pretend it didn't happen, but things started to go wrong. I began hearing whispers in the hallway, my name, spoken just behind me. My desk chair would be pulled back when I wasn't looking. My locker would slam shut on its own. I found handprints on my mirror at home. Small, like a child's. And every time I went to the bathroom, any bathroom, the 3rd stall was always closed. Even in my house. Even when there was no 3rd stall. I stopped sleeping. Every night I heard the same knock. 3 times. On my closet. On the bathroom wall. Once. On my bedroom window from the 3rd floor. I tried everything to get rid of her. Salt. Prayers. Even a shrine visit. But nothing worked. Then one night, I had a dream. I was standing in that same school bathroom, but the lights were all off. The stalls were open, all except one, the 3rd. She stepped out. She looked like a normal girl, maybe 9 or 10, wearing a red skirt and white blouse like an old school uniform. But her face was pale. Her lips were blue, and her eyes, they were wrong. She told me, "You called me. Now I'm with you." I woke up screaming, and that morning I found a note on my desk, scrawled in red crayon. "Don't forget me." That was 3 years ago. I moved away, changed schools, changed everything. But I still leave the 3rd stall empty, even if it's the only one left. Because sometimes late at night I still hear that knock, and a voice asking, "Do you remember me?" I always thought internet ghost stories were just that. Stories. Creepy threads on forums, urban legends passed around in middle school, stuff like the smile.jpg, Slender Man, or that cursed Japanese pop-up called the Red Room. It was just a meme, right? That's what I believed. Until it happened to me. It started during a break in college. I was home alone for the weekend, trying to avoid people, staying up late online. I was scrolling through obscure horror forums looking for something that would actually scare me. That's when I saw a post titled, "Do not click if you value your life. The Red Room is real." I laughed. It looked like it was written by a 13-year-old. But curiosity is a trap. The thread had no replies, just one link, no description, no preview. I clicked it. A blank page opened, white background, no ads. Then a pop-up appeared in red font. "Do you like the Red Room?" I closed it immediately, but it came back. Again. And again. I couldn't close the window. Even force quitting didn't work. It just kept reloading, over and over. "Do you like the Red Room?" Finally, my screen went black. Then another window opened, this time full screen. A list of names. Each one had a date next to it. Some were in Japanese, some in English. Then I saw my name and today's date. I pulled the plug, literally ripped the cord out of my laptop. Everything went dead. I told myself it was a virus, just a well-made scare site, some prank. But that night, weird things started happening. My laptop turned itself on, even though it had no power. Just a black screen with red text. "You said yes." My phone rang once, but the call had no number, and when I answered, I heard someone breathing. Slow, patient, close. I didn't sleep. The next day, my friend Hiroshi texted me out of nowhere. We hadn't talked in months. His message was short. "You clicked it, didn't you?" I called him, demanded to know what he meant. He said, "I thought it was a joke too, but once it finds you, it doesn't stop. It spreads, through code, through names." He told me about a girl in his class who clicked the same link last year. She was found in her apartment 2 days later, laptop open, her name written in red on the wall. That night, I heard tapping on my bedroom window. I live on the 8th floor. I didn't look, but I saw the red reflection on the glass, like a pop-up, like something hovering just outside. The next morning, my apartment door was open. On the wall across from my bed was a message written in something dark. "Do you like the Red Room?" I moved, threw away all my tech, changed numbers, changed everything. It's been a year. But sometimes when I'm on a public computer or using someone else's phone, I see a red pixel flicker in the corner. Just one, like a warning. Like it's still with me, waiting. And if you're hearing this, maybe now it knows your name too.